Late Night Chaos. Zone out.
Got to stay consistent, you know. I think that's a big problem with artists, especially like on the come up, local artist type, so to speak. Like it's consistency. No matter what city you go to, it seems like most artists just they don't got that consistency, man. They drop here and there. You know, you kind of can't do that. I'm kind of in a situation right now. I actually got a label, so you know I gotta wait to drop right now. But if it was up to me, I drop something every week. You know, so.
Hell yeah. You so in 2018 specifically, you dropped 3 albums. And so I've known who Be the Rula was for a while, but in 2018 specifically, either what I was going through or just needing those albums or some of the songs you made, but you dropped 3 bangers, heaters, all in 1 year. You had Yet I Smile, Beacon, Late Night Things.
Yeah.
Now Beacon, they're all bangers,
Yeah.
but Beacon is like you could just kind of listen to that shit over and over, like a Nipsey Victory Lap type album. Like you kind of just listen to it. It starts over.
Yeah.
But I think From Nothing is probably one of my favorite song probably ever, bro.
Yeah, you always told me that. From Nothing, yeah. Real shit, too.
I love that song.
Yeah.
So obviously that means a lot, right?
Yeah.
Or at least the story, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's real. You know, everything I talk about is real. And that's another thing I feel like when it comes to artists, like, people can feel when you speaking from your heart, from your soul. And I think that local artists, underground artists really need to tap into that instead of worrying about the look so much. You know what I'm saying? A look could come, but you gotta it's about the music first. I tell a lot of my homeboys who still trapping and shit, but they've been rapping for 10, 15 years, but they 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and but still kind of complaining that they not as far as they want to be with the music. And I be telling them, like, it's because you worried about the look, you worried about the numbers, the look. Every song you put out, you like, this one's gonna be a hit. I don't do that. I just make music, and it works because I try my hardest to really speak from my soul and my heart and past experience and shit like that. So that's another thing I really try to stress to artists on the come up and shit.
Hell yeah. Now I can hear it. I mean, you're super talented as far as like a lyricist, but I feel like you have a talent for picking beats too. Something.
Yeah.
Between Tony Chalk, Bankroll, like it's bangers, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of dope producers.
Chalk. Yeah, man. I think that came from, I don't know where that came. I kind of was born with it, but I can't say that, like, cause growing up where I came from and like the family I had was so into music, so I would hear, you know, whether it would be fucking Frankie Beverly and Mays, different jazz, down to Anita Baker, down to Mary J. Blige, Puff Daddy and the Family, DM. I just grew up around all that type of hip hop and R&B, oldies and shit. So I had like this, I got this certain, I don't know what to call it, like just ear for music. You know what I mean? I feel like it touched me in a different way because I came from people who live their life by music. You know?
Well, yeah. Now, when you say where you're from, so I know you spent some time in AZ.
Yeah.
But where are you from originally? The East?
Grand Rapids, Gunru, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yeah.
So that's more like
West side.
Yeah, the East.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So that the music is different over there, the influence. How long were you, or when did you come to AZ? Did you spend some time here? Like,
Yeah, I've been here since a teenager, high school.
yeah, that's what I thought. High school, yeah, because Jay and everybody. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
What was that like moving from over there to here to the desert to
I
the
got
Wild West? Yo,
I
to
got
the
a
Plug
song.
City.
I got a song called "The Town," featuring Kid Ink, and I talk about pretty much the whole experience. But culture shock, white people, wasn't used to that. You know what I'm saying? And them 4 blocks that we come from. You know what I'm saying? Palm trees, foreign cars, like. That's the second verse of The Town. I said, I came to Phoenix, it looked like we made it. Palm trees and shit. This shit's amazing. Same struggle, nigga, different pavement. Feeling like an outcast, no Andre, baby. You know what I mean? Like, I got here, it looked amazing, but, it's the same struggle. Our money didn't change or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I ended up getting into the same shit that, like, my cousins and shit was getting into. You know what I mean? End up going to jail, trapping all that shit out here. And that was what we was trying to. That's what my mother was trying to get us away from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy because I guess from far away you could be like, yo, maybe Arizona's a place to get my babies away from the chaos, but AZ's the plug state. AZ's the plug state.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a single thing in the nation that don't come through here, baby.
Man, look, trying to tell you, I was a don at one time at AZ, man. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. That's I mean. But shit, you here, you live the life that you know what I'm saying, you gotta live, and then
and I got to see both sides of the tracks, man. Like my cousins back home, like they didn't get to see as much shit. They ain't not as cultured, you know what I'm saying? I got to be around different cultures of people and see different things and live amongst them and be around their families and go on trips that they go on. People where I'm from, they don't go nowhere. Nigga might go to Chicago, might have been to Atlanta once, but that's like it. You don't really hop on planes. You ain't going overseas. I got that from, moving down here and seeing other shit. So.
Yeah, I feel like AZ's a good place for that too, because it's what they call transplant state or something. Like everybody from here from somewhere else.
Right.
Or they daddy or they grandpa from somewhere else.
Yeah, it's like a melting pot.
Yeah. Because I know we kind of see it a lot in our music too. Like a lot of different styles in the independent scene, like at the Arizona Hip Hop Festival and shows like last night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you saw like a bunch of different styles and artists from like different sounding like different places, but they all from here,
Yeah. And you can't really go other places and get that same shit. It'll probably come around at some point where that's the shit, At some point, I would imagine the Southwest will get its shine because of that, because it's so diverse. Right now, it seems like whatever's hot, like you kind of need to sound like that sometimes. But yeah,
that might be why it takes us a little longer to get on. Is because it's more authentic. It's like it's a bunch of different sounds, because everywhere else sounds the same. So one person gets on, you got 10 guys sound like him. Throw them the beat, throw Metro in the studio with all 10 of them, and then they'll get them all on the radio.
Exactly.
Oh man. Before we get off from nothing though, I can't be nodding off, nah homie, I need an island dog. That's probably one of my favorite songs of any, or my favorite lines like of any song. And then like you be spitting, but that part, I can't be nodding off, nah homie, I need an island dog. Like that bar is just, it makes everybody like, fuck man, I don't have time to fuck off. Like I can't do nothing wrong. I can't be nodding off. I can't be
not if you want freedom. And it amazes me how many people I talk to who like, they cool with skating by, I want complete freedom. So like I have to have like acreage, land, you know what I mean? I want to be on an island with 100 acres beachfront. Until I'm there, like shit, I ain't got shit because I ain't free like that yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want the same shit. I've been window shopping for land lately.
Oh yeah,
because we getting close. Fire. We working on some big deals. So I'm like, yo, this might not be something I do when I'm 50. This might actually be something closer to do when I'm 30, 31, 32. You know what I'm saying?
Talking, yeah.
So I was like, yo, let me start looking in the mountains and shit. Let me start looking where this.
Yeah, do that, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about, man. If you ain't talking about that, I don't know what I say. if it ain't about freedom, it's sounding silly to me on my song Saint, something like that. It's like if you ain't talking about that, and like who wanna pay? I mean, you can have that too, but who wanna pay? You know, you grind and you chase a dream so long, you finally become successful, and then you buy a $20 million house on Malibu Beach next door. You could throw a rock to the next door neighbor, like just to be amongst, you know, the scene or whatever. You know, I'm just not. It ain't me.
Yeah.
You know.
To have $20 million ever and still be touched, like if you could ring my fucking doorbell after I make $1 million, we got a problem.
Other niggas do.
Like if I'm able to be robbed like in a regular neighborhood, like we are not.
Yeah. Or move to Calabasas or some shit, and it's like, yeah, you might gotta throw it a little harder, but the rock gonna hit the neighbor. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's funny you bring up Saint, because that's another one. That's off Confetti. Early 2019.
Yeah.
It's almost like you dropped 4 in a year if you do the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not like a year,
Yeah,
2018, but 12 months a year. Confetti's one, like right there. Yeah. Saints on there. Saints a banger. Mm-hmm. I love this line. You say, I know my son going to be active. Teaching them don't have attachments. Preach to him, be one with the earth, only eat from the dirt.
It'll keep it from caskets. I'm knowing all of the facets. You heard? I know all the facets. Tell you how to do this shit. Yeah. Yeah, I really do though. You know, again, you know, I'm telling the truth. Like, and you know, he do what he want. I just tell him, you know, the pros and cons of shit. So right now, he's 7 years old and really on his vegan shit. For him though, like he'll be like, man, like he wanted some orange chicken the other day, and like he was like, man, I've been fiending for orange chicken, and I was like, hey, that's on you. Like, you know, you can't go down the path of least resistance. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just keep a balance. You know, and try to be healthy, man.
How do you help somebody that young understand about the world on any level?
I've been preaching to him since
I'm worried about this. I got a son now. You know,
I've been preaching to him since he was in the belly, man. I was playing certain music. When he came out, I talked to him like he could talk back to me. I just never stopped teaching him what I know. It's something that never made sense to me. Is like, we have children, you know, hundreds of years go by and we have children and we teach them to do the exact same shit. So it ain't too much different. We change the rules. We might get some new buildings and shit around. But like, it's like, do this, go to college, you have kids, you get married. You know, you get married, you have kids, you try to be the manager somewhere.
Feed into a system that we already know is 50% broken. Whether that be marriage or like college or, or whatever.
Right. So I just I instill that into him. He's smart as hell, man.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot lately. And also how to make him humble and understand where we from, but like not like also like, because you know we getting it now, you know, we out the mud, but we getting it. So it's like I don't want you to be spoiled,
right?
Even though we from the trap. You
that's
know what I mean?
But that's hard.
You gotta spend. I was like, you gotta spend a lot of time with your cousins. You know, like all my homies are still in the hood. Like I'm gonna go over there, chill with your cousins.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's hard. But yeah, you just gotta see. Like I don't really hide nothing from him. Like I tell him everything I know, and then I tell him, you know, that I could be wrong about A, B, and C, but this is what I know and this is why. And it usually makes sense to him. You know, he usually be like, all right, yeah, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like even how I break down trying not to eat meat, you know what I mean? I'm like, you know, from just like I might approach him from like, I just tell him what he doing, you know? You gotta kill that animal to sustain you know, you trying to sustain your life. For you to fulfill your hunger, you gotta kill this animal, and then you eating this and that. You know what I mean? I just bust shit down to him like that. Are you vegan? I try to be. For that reason? Nigga, I just had tacos Caliche down the street on Thomas, fucking quesadilla with the birria. The fuck earlier this morning. What? Hungover? Yeah, dipping in the consomme. Yeah, but you know I try. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the reason though? Like to be better, like in the world, as far as like
it's one of them. But I really like, to me it don't make sense. Like it just don't make sense. Like okay, you got to kill something. All right, this nigga got muscle and blood just like me. So what am I doing? Like I'm eating a living thing's like blood and muscle, and and then there's different I don't know, like doctors, like Dr. Sebi, for instance. He got a lot of science on what meat does to you, which is like puts mucus inside of you, which is the root of all diseases. So you gotta check out people like Dr. Sebi and shit
Same
like that.
with dairies.
Dairy, exactly.
Causes mucus
Huge.
like a motherfucker.
It is.
It is mucus.
Like,
Yeah. We're some scientists now, cuz.
But it's just about trying and growing. It ain't there's no judgmental thing or nothing weird. Like, niggas just trying to do what we feel is better and right.
Hell yeah. No, I hear that in your music, and then I also heard it a lot in Nipsey. And rest in peace. Like, you both were in my top 5. So like, but you both spit that shit like where it's like, yo, I'm real as fuck from the trap, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But also, like, life is about knowledge and being like, I don't want to use the term woke because that term now is so bad. But like, you know what I mean? Just like awake to like truth or whatever,
Yeah, man.
And when you can master both of those things on top of good beats with good bars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bright
man.
futures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Hell yeah.
What was the move like out to Cali and with Ethica and all that stuff? How's that going? I follow you online, obviously, and you rolled up in the Batmobile, and it looks pretty fancy out there.
Yeah.
I seen you was with Ross and,
Yeah.
and all kinds of people all the time, man.
Yeah.
What is that like? I love Ross too.
It's a it's a dream come true. I just haven't released music yet. That's probably the hardest part. But
And that's just behind the scenes
business.
contract, business.
Yeah.
Just
finding big, like Matt Cook. Shout out Matt Cook, but he's so big in everything he do that like I think that he just if we ain't taking over the game, like we're gonna take the time and make sure we link with the right people and got the right music, and make sure this when we hit it hurt. So, but other than
I'm
that,
excited.
man, I got some shit.
I'm excited.
I got some shit. But other than that, man, it's beautiful. It's a dream come true. You know what I mean? Constantly networking and meeting different people in the industry that can help me, push me. Having the time of my life, man. Making the most money I ever made. Shit, can't complain, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that money's not all coming from music, huh?
Nah.
I know you getting it popping a little, either it's the XRP or different cryptos.
I'm on my
or
crypto
something.
shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Tell
I'm
them.
not one of them niggas like I ain't trying to have my no Rula coin or no shit like that though. Like, but
I mean, that'd be harder than Doge. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, facts. But yeah, man, I'm in the crypto, man. It just makes sense. Everything going digital. I went to Vegas, man. Don't nobody got no menus no more. Like everything is going contactless. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be able to see the shit in front of the shit. Back in 98, nobody knew that we was going digital to that extent, to the internet extent. You know what I mean? 95, yeah. So imagine if you was investing in whatever, domains, certain domain names, whatever, computers.
Just anything, Mac, fucking.
Yeah. You'll be up right now. You'll be free
Way up.
right now. So it's just in that mission to be free, bro. And I think
it was definitely a wave to catch. Yeah, I think it was definitely a wave to catch. You know, like we'll see what lasts, what goes up and what goes down. But anything that was small and then went up and you got a piece of that is always a fucking win.
It's a win.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a win.
And if you're privileged to have someone be like, yo, put some money here, and then ding ding, it's a
Yeah.
wrap, you
Yeah.
know? And there's multiple ways to do that. Like, cause
Yeah.
we've been doing the same thing with physical silver, you know what I mean? Like,
I got that. I got bricks at the crib. Real shit.
yeah, and we go into depth about all that. You know, my boy Nick G's in the building. Shout out Financially Lit Podcast. ICOFest, yeah, they break it down. You know, there's a whole lot going on in the world right now, and it's not over.
Nah,
and
people better wake up, man.
yeah, money,
even just on a financial tip, get your ducks in
finances
order.
are a big part
You know
of
what
it.
I mean?
Like if you think
have a plan.
If you think that in 5 years you're going to be using a U.S. dollar, then you just regular
Most
sleep
people
watching
think
the news.
most people
chilling.
think that though.
I know everybody.
They might have.
Besides the 3 people in this room and one that
Yeah.
occasionally comes by, I don't know anybody else that we don't tell. You know what I mean?
No, and they might have $100, $500 invested. Some people, but like that's about where it stopped. You know what I mean? They ain't really. I'm a serious like nigga. Like when I tell you, like 60, 70, 80% of my money that I have is in like crypto, silver, gold. Like, yeah, I just put it mostly there.
I can tell by the way that you just word your post sometimes about like the I ain't never working again #XRP type of shit. Like not that exactly, but just to that extent. Like I'm like, yo, we over there killing it in multiple ways.
Yeah, man. Once it hit a certain prices, it's over, man. It's over, and I can't wait to say I told you so.
You finna get the fuck out in time and like turn it into land before anything. Yeah.
Bro, I got the whole plan.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Yeah. And whatever hustle, whatever crypto, whatever fucking stock, whatever thing where I can, get my nut, as they say. Yeah, turn that bitch into land, and then it's a wrap.
At least you got the option of like, it's yours. This is mine. You can't really come take me off this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing nobody can do. I got land too. If I choose to not wear a fucking mask, then I could just walk my 100 acres, 1,000 acres. I was looking at like Costa Rica got 1,000 acres beachfront for $10 million.
Fuck.
Come on, man.
You and your whole bloodline will just be chilling forever.
Bro, y'all can start your own system depending on what y'all own.
You got a ranch, you got the dairy, you got the eggs, or whatever you own. Like you got it yourself.
Then you start getting people who are good at certain shit. Electricians, fucking all this
Want a free house? Come do this.
Knitters
for everybody.
What the fuck ever, nigga. Like, look, yeah, I'm on some shit, man. I'm trying to build my own world because I'm not really fucking with this one like that.
No, facts.
So
I feel the same way.
Yeah, and like I just don't understand people's dreams or thoughts being lesser than that. What else? What are you doing then? To once again try to have your children and then teach them to do exactly what you did. And that's you went to school, you had a couple girlfriends, you partied a little bit, you went to college.
And then you learned about life.
Then you learned about life a little bit, maybe. Maybe. Because these niggas, you feel me? But and then for what? Like to just repeat the cycle. I'm not trying to do that at all.
No, facts.
Nobody understand me for that, but that's cool. They'll get it later.
They will. Or they won't.
And
then that's...
No, they gonna get it.
Well, if they don't, then their grandkids will also just be living in cities on top of people. Eating,
struggling.
Soylent Green or whatever they...
Right.
Just being fed the porridge. Right. No, I feel you. Whether it's 1,000 acres on the beach or 5 acres in the mountains.
Exactly.
Whatever it is, man. Like
Get yours.
That's exactly,
Get yours.
I want to live on it, but more than that, too, I want to make money on it. Like there's so many different ways to get bread just so you have a beautiful little patch. Like shout out this DJ named Jeff Jones. I follow him online, Scottsdale dude. Him and his girl bought a few acres, beautiful, up in the mountains with a view. They put a fifth wheel, Airbnb that shit. Boom, income.
Yeah.
Just because it's so dope.
And then something never go down.
You got it. Yeah.
You good.
Exactly. And then I we look at wedding venues all the time and stuff, and I'm like, yo, they want what? 20 racks for this little, just to be outside in nature, like for the weekend. I was like, let me buy this land. Let me charge somebody 20. I'll put my own creek in the mountain, motherfucker.
Oh, and then I've been learning from these rich motherfuckers, like, you can like get around taxes from buying real estate in a certain way, or get less, or completely, you know what I'm saying?
And using trust. Yeah,
all this shit huge. You can do, bro. Like
everything we do is based around trust.
And it ain't that hard, bro. It ain't that hard. Like we can get that shit. So
it's just crazy because in life, the system has been created for us to where it's like, look, from the moment you start school until you hopefully retire and die within the system, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna go to school, be taught minimal, you know what I'm saying, just how to be a worker. Then you're gonna go to work, and then you're gonna work. And then you're just in this system where you're fed food that's not really healthy for you, but you're told it is. And then every day you watch TV and they tell you what's going on, but that's not really what's going on. And then, it's like it's literally just a whole different world. And then you start coming outside of the things, like you learn that the food pyramid that they teach mothers on WIC when you're young is completely bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everything, like, it's just all bullshit.
Yeah, and then you got to start asking why.
And that's when it gets fucked up.
Yeah.
that's when everything becomes just like evil or heinous or just bad in some way or just about money. Like it's just when you ask why is when it really gets crazy. But yeah, the system is just I slowly came out of it. Like I went through college, got 2 bachelors, did the whole shit, and was still sleep as fuck. Like I was just closed minded. I just wanted to DJ, just hip hop, this. Wasn't worried about politics or food or like I lived on McDonald's for 4 years in college drinking. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst thing you could ever do for your body.
Yeah, I did some shit like that too. That's why I'm as fat as I am now. But
yeah, I need to reverse this.
Right.
I think I have like a couple hernias, so I haven't worked out in like 9 months. I gained like 60 pounds. I hate that shit, bro.
Damn.
But I'm gonna have surgery soon, fix all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I feel you. Like,
let me know how that shit go. I might have one. Yeah, I might have one.
A hernia?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit. I found out I have 2.
I think I have a light one though.
Yeah, like there's some like I have the one right here, like by the belly button I've had. I thought it was just like scar tissue from an old accident, but like. It's been there for years, and they're like, yeah, that's one. We can fix that one if you want, but it doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother you. You know what I'm saying? She pushed it back in right there, and I was like, it just comes and goes. But I have one in my groin, though, that fucking hurts, bro. Like, I can't stand up for longer than 10 minutes, so that's why I haven't DJ'd in like a year.
Damn, bro.
So,
you gotta
like,
get one of them acting chairs.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
But, no, I'll be back in action soon, you know what I mean? That's like last night. I heard it was outside and there wasn't a lot of seating, so I was like, I don't even know if I can really fucking rock.
Burning up too.
You know what I'm saying? I knew it was gonna be hot.
120 at 10 p.m.
I was like, these head is gonna weigh like 100 pounds. Man, all that hair is just sweating and shit. Like,
hot as hell, man. Facts.
Oh, that's dope, man. I'm actually going to Vegas on Tuesday, man. Just a quick 24. I know you love Vegas. That's why I was gonna bring it up. I'm going just for you. We're going in honor of V. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I had Jay on the show not too long ago, and he was like, yeah, we go all the time. We love it. And he was talking about how y'all fly. I was like, y'all fancy, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's like a 3.5 hour drive from here.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I mean, especially like niggas getting fucked up. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to, whatever morning we decide to leave, I'm not trying to drive no 4 hours. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. No, I mean, if you got it, like, fuck it. I was always broke in college going to Vegas, so it's like, all right, look, we gonna come together on gas.
Oh yeah, for sure. We did that, but we gotta leave that back there.
Yeah, way back.
Way the fuck.
Yeah. No, I could probably we could probably just fly. We would honestly.
It ain't that expensive, bro.
Until that interview, I never thought about flying anywhere. Like
that's crazy.
Like I never.
You gotta get your life together, man.
No. I mean that close. I never thought about flying anywhere that like Vegas or LA or something like. Cause like
45 minutes, man.
No, I know it's genius. If you have business and you got money, or you're going back and forth, like if it's not some family road trip where it's super expensive,
right? And that's what you're trying
then
to do.
no, for sure. Right. Like even we could probably even just like wake up, fly to Vegas, come like we can make it a day. If you fly, you can make it a day trip. Like that's how we do flex that.
I done did it. For sure. Go gamble, you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck back.
Yeah, because you could just be faded. The car takes you to the airport. You could. Yeah. I never realized like. There's so many bars in airports, and I was like, because like you don't want to drive drunk, and you don't want to go to work drunk, but like people fly faded. Like I just always was like nervous going to airports and like anxious, like I got to stand up straight and not gonna let me on the plane. Yeah. But like no, people be lit. Like,
I'm lit. Maybe every time, bro. Yeah. Facts.
Oh man.
Yeah, Vegas is the move, man. It's just a vibe, man. You know, if you want somewhere to go and chill, you know, as an adult, like. It got anything you would want. Like you can go to motherfucking Rome. I can go to New York. You feel me? I can go to a pirate island. Yeah. You know, I can go to some Egypt super bougie shit. Like I can do all that shit.
You been to Tulum?
Tulum. Nah. I've been to what's the one next to it? Cancun. Yeah,
I just keep hearing about Tulum.
Yeah,
everybody
me too.
Talking about that shit. I'm like, is that the new fucking?
They got some shit come out there called a Zulik or something. Like a crazy resort.
Oh yeah.
You got your it's like
I want to start traveling. I've been like all over. I've been to like Mexico, obviously DJ shit. You know what I'm saying? And then
I'm trying to take that test, bro.
No, I'm not. You know what I just got told?
What?
I made it this whole time without getting skull fucked, right? And they was like, to get surgery, you either got to be vaccinated or get the test.
Damn, they doing it like that.
And I'm just glad she said. Or get the test, yeah. Because I was about to live with this forever.
Yeah, for real.
Like you can vaccinate this hernia, bitch. No, but so I was like, damn. So now I gotta like, you know, get labs and then go get skull fucked 3 days before the surgery and shit. So like, I'm just not excited because those things like, Depending on your sources.
I had one. I went to jail. Like, shit. Maybe February. And so I had to get one.
Oh,
there.
no.
But they did it, bro. It was right up in here. Like it was nothing.
Bet.
It was just I ain't feel. They ain't pushed back. But see, all the ones I see the celebrities doing this shit, they pushing your shit back.
I mean, you could just see in the camera how fucked up my nose is from being punched when I was a kid. So it's like I'm thinking they're gonna break some more shit. You know, like
Yeah.
I already probably
I ain't
got a
fucking with
deviated septum or whatever the fuck that's. You about to deviate some.
I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna have to do that probably like next week or some shit, man.
Damn, bro. Well, you know, best wishes and all that shit.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it, but no, the world is crazy, man. What was? So you go to Cali. Life is fucking awesome, and then boom,
Yeah, and you know what?
and then boom.
The CEO of Ethica, he DM'd me. First of all, okay, so look, I've been doing this shit for a long time. Never fully really broke through like that yet, you know what I'm saying? But I just been through a lot with this shit, you know what I'm saying? That's why like certain people like in the city might think I'm like, I don't know, maybe arrogant or something like that, but it's just like I have a certain confidence in you know, I really do this, you know what I'm saying? And I've been doing, I'm pretty sure like more and longer than everybody out here. So
For sure.
like more, you know, if you add that word more to, like I've done more things than, you know what I mean? So like I was going through all this shit, bro. I felt I had got this call that was supposedly from Coach K at QC with Lil Baby and
for sure.
calling me to go out to Detroit and all of this shit. So long story short, I went out there and they was pretty much trying to get like 10,000 out of me for this Lil Baby feature. But I was finna go on tour with him, do this song with him, all this shit. Long story short, they was trying to kill me and take the cheese. So I got out of that. Like it was at this like weird studio. And I got out of that and find myself middle of Detroit slums walking. I get to this Wendy's and I'm just like, this is after like years of, I'm traveling the world, bro. I take every opportunity, every show. You know, I went from selling tickets. I done went from the microphone duct tape to the door, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
To so after all this, I was ready to throw in the towel, you know what I'm saying? And so I said I was, but I didn't, like next day, 2 days later, I'm like, I can't stop this shit. I love this shit. So I just was like, how I'm gonna do it now though is I'm gonna do it exactly how I want. I'm not finna, sometimes you get calls like that and you kind of bend. Like one of the things was, buy your ticket and then we got your hotel. They sent the hotel, confirmation and shit. It was like the Westin in Detroit or some shit. But that was weird to me. Like, damn, nigga, y'all trying to fly me out and shit. Like, y'all supposed to be buying my ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just little shit like that. I was like, bro, like, I'll never do that again. Somebody call me and trying to do business with me, fly me out, put me up, that whole shit. So I just said I was going to stop doing anything that I didn't want to do. I'm not going to bend at all. So when this dude hit me, it was like 3 a.m. I'm laying in the bed. I happened to wake up and check my DMs. And the CEO of Ethica was he was like, yo, I've been listening to that song in the town with Kid Ink. He was like, I've been listening to this song for the past few years, and like every time I'm in the gym and shit. And he was like, I always wonder who it was. He was like, I want to fly you out, and but he was like, it was 3 a.m. So he was like, this is a 7:20 flight or something. I'm like, man, I'm finna go to sleep. I didn't even know if this was really him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, bro, that ain't gonna work. It's like 3 o'clock right now. And he was like laughing out loud. All right, yeah, I forgot it's a different time. At that time, I think Cali was like 2 hours ahead or some shit. But so yeah, I was just like really like, I didn't believe shit. I was there in Cali for like a week before I start being like, oh, okay, this might be something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, legit.
But I got there. They picked me up, black truck. We go there. I actually pull up to Ethica headquarters. And, within like 2 hours, nigga tossed me a Tiffany blue Rolls Royce, like just to drive for the week. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, this is different. You know what I'm saying? And from there, yeah, man, it's been a ride. Just meeting all these people and seeing all of this shit. I record in a $3 million studio every day. I mean, it's
Is that the one like you be bumping all the
yeah, when you
pictures and
see it,
shit?
yeah,
It's so sexy.
yeah, yeah. We be trapping in that motherfucker every day. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man.
I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah,
because I know you've been working. It's been a little
bro.
while now, so I
Yeah.
know that you probably are sitting on like a pile of fucking gold.
Yeah, I got like 7 to 10 albums.
I was thinking maybe 2 or 3.
Nah. I got like 7 to 10 albums.
What is it like when someone like Ross just comes in like, oh, was a good player, and then he's just like paying attention to what's going on? You're like, wait, am I standing next to Rick Ross?
Yeah, but bro, I didn't been in a situation before. Maybe not in a 3. I mean, not too far behind.
So it's not new.
It's not new for me.
But is it any different now that you're like?
But it's a little different because
it's.
I kind of feel like
in that race. You're in that race.
Right.
You're in that race.
They way ahead of me, but
you there.
I'm there. Like, and then I feel like
because it's a big jump. It's a big jump from just recording at the crib or at the homie's crib or at a local studio and doing local shows to what you're doing now. So I mean that's a big ass jump. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely some shit to be proud of and to keep putting in that work and all that shit.
Yeah, bro. I love it, man. We're gonna keep getting to it.
So you touch down and life is beautiful.
Yeah.
And then the world turns off.
Yeah.
What was it like for you or any artist? Were you just tucked in the studio for a whole 2020? Or what was that like?
Yeah,
because I can imagine you making 10 albums and all that.
Yeah, we just in the studio. We ain't stopped shit. Like, you know,
just ordering food and fucking rocking.
That's it, man. You know,
that's got to be the
strip club.
That's got to be
when it's open. We ain't give a fuck. Or we bring them to the studio. Like, yeah.
So you ordering DoorDash and Jaguars.
Yeah. DoorDash and Jaguars. Yeah. Candy girls.
Yeah, let me get
That's what
crazy.
It was like. Yeah, just be at the beach and shit. I'm like 20 minutes from the beach.
Hell yeah.
So it's a straight shot to like 17, 20 minutes. So I go there, like it's Laguna too. So I go there. It's like beautiful. Valet the whip.
The vibe. I know it's just easy to create. It's probably so much easier to create.
Shit. I gotta see shit. You know.
That ocean too. It's either calming or. Like, I'm sure you could also be on the beach, like, and make turn-up vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I ain't been on no turn-up vibe. Like, really. You know, I've been, like, to dinner, and we drinking, like, right off the beach. But, like, not really, like, on the beach turning up.
Yeah, no volleyball. No.
You feel me? No volleyball.
I like volleyball. I've been watching the Olympics, though. That shit,
That shit on the Olympics?
Yeah, hell yeah. They got beach volleyball and indoor volleyball. Men and women for both.
That's dope.
Yeah, indoor volleyball.
I like watching the girls.
It's 6-on-6 for men and women, and then but the beach volleyball it's 2-on-2. So it's just you and your homie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's.
But you're really playing in sand too, which doing anything in sand sucks. But like, I'm sure you keep your shoes on and shit. Walking in sand.
You got to play volleyball in sand though.
No, for sure. If you're playing at all.
Yeah. Thanks.
But they got that in the Olympics and so much other weird shit, bro, that you wouldn't think is in the Olympics.
Yeah, like skateboarding in the Olympics now too, ain't it?
Yeah, they added skateboarding this year, and they put baseball for men and women back, or baseball and softball, because they was there and they took.
They need to have this rap shit in the Olympics. You know, it's not the easiest thing to do what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, it might not be that far out because they've already accepted hip hop, so they put breakdancing into the Olympics starting in 2024.
Damn.
So that's an element of hip hop. So you never know. In 20 years, they might have judges and like URL.
Yeah, that'd be hard. That's dope.
But yeah, they got all kinds of shit. Like, they got like skeet shooting, like, the shotgun stuff. All the old ladies is just getting their shotguns off. It's funny.
That's crazy.
It's funny. You see like 13-year-olds to 15-year-olds like diving, almost like kids, competing for their countries. And then there's like, with like real young, because of what you got to do and shit. But then when you see like shooting, they're like 40s, 50s. Because that's like, you got to get seasoned. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You could definitely in the sport see like, oh, that shit's crazy. Yeah, I've been watching. It's about over. It's like 2 weeks. Yeah, they got all kinds of crazy shit in there. They got handball.
Yeah, I forgot that shit last.
Field hockey.
It lasts a while.
Yeah, like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
These are all the things I didn't imagine. Like I just turned it on and it was just like they were playing field hockey, Olympic field hockey. I was like, They might as well be playing fucking Quidditch.
Yeah, they gonna add everything. Don't they got like wheelchair, like basketball or something in there?
They have a whole like
racing or something?
Paralympics. Yeah. For
It's
like
Paralympics.
Yeah.
Bro, they gonna-
There's like a few. There's I think Paralympics and Special Olympics.
That's dope though. I think that was dope.
And then you got the Winter Olympics too.
But I think they gonna add. Yeah, niggas gonna be doing everything next 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Olympics is wild. Well, shit, man. What can we expect next? I know
you're trying to drop this music.
Yeah.
That's kind of the biggest thing, man. It's dropping this music, visuals. I'm doing these interviews and shit like that to kind of start, you know, the promo and all of that shit, and shows and, you know, rapper shit, man. Hopefully one of these cryptos blast off, and, you know, I'm trying to get real wealthy quick, like tomorrow. So
I feel you.
So, you know,
I feel you.
That's what I'm on every day, you know.
Hell yeah. So if your crypto blows up and you just
What
buy
I'ma
1,000 acres on the beach,
Okay.
are you gonna like rap again? Or are you just gonna chill? Like, because what's like, which one, like, or you could just release everything you got already slowly.
But you know what? Yeah, I am. I'm just finna shit on these niggas, man. Like, you feel me? Like why would, like, shit? Because if it blow up, like I'm talking like, all right, like if, like, let's say this one XRP, if that go to like a Bitcoin number,
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it don't even gotta do that. It can go to
It's gonna
10,000.
be V Bezos. That's gonna be.
It go to like 10,000 though. If it go to like 10,000, 5,000, I'm just going. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a rap because I feel like I'm better than most of them, and then so yeah, you know. I think
So you
it's a
still want to
capital
show the
thing.
world what's up,
Yeah.
even if you don't need the
I might
bread.
even more so. I might really start talking greasy,
like just rap live every day, just freestyle with a producer.
yeah. Now I might start talking greasy. I might really, you know, because you at the same time, you know, you got to play politics and certain shit. We seen what happened with the baby.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? So like, I might.
What, man, that shit, I wasn't expecting that to happen, bro. He got canceled on local shows. I was like, everybody is participating on this.
Yeah, it's
I was
crazy.
like, cancel culture is local.
It's crazy, man. I mean, it's just crazy how it's crazy. The cancel part is crazy now. Like, y'all seen how Miley Cyrus hit him up?
I haven't seen too much of the news around it. I just know what happened, and I was
Okay.
just like, fuck, this is crazy. And I just keep seeing it just snowball into like, is he even alive anymore? Does he even rap?
No, I seen him smoking in the whip today. He was smoking a wood today, a Russian cream earlier today. I think niggas
The
straight.
Russian
Niggas
creams
still
is-
rich, you know.
Russian creams is.
Yeah, that's what we. Yeah, but
You say he's still rich.
yeah, he's still rich, like, you know. But this cancel shit is just crazy. Like, man, you gotta give people a chance. People is human. You know what I mean? Have a conversation. You know, you can, you know, scold them and then that's it.
The level of
That's it,
cancellation
but-
is like, damn, was he working on a Dr. Sebi movie? it's like they tried to
It's just
murder
crazy,
this
like,
man.
yeah,
They tried to
tryna
Michael
murder him
Jackson this
over
man.
that. But just like the homie Trouble said, you know, these festivals they picking and choosing when they want to be about morality and shit, because a lot of us rapping about murking niggas and drugs and all of that type of shit. You know what I mean? You know, mistreating women sometimes, all type of shit. So,
Exactly.
but you know, that's on there. You know, but when
And
they
you gonna
talk
have
about that,
you gonna have
like,
the baby
yeah.
at your show,
yeah,
and then expect what?
Yeah.
Not to hear a rapper rap and talk shit.
Yeah, he just talking shit. Now say something about it. Y'all have a
And
conversation.
it's not even that crazy. Like
It wasn't that crazy.
these days, you gotta like. I feel like the only person that's left, and they try, is comedians. Like, if you're not a comedian, and for doing it for the sake of comedy, and even then, people still get mad. But it's harder to cancel you.
Yeah.
But you can't say shit. Like, not only can we not say shit because of cancel culture, but now we can't even post true shit
Right.
because the ops is in control of the book and everything else.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, people is they going slow, but people are slowly letting their freedoms go. You know what I mean? Because it's happening so
Oh,
slow. Like,
you-
people ain't noticing it. You know what I'm saying?
yo,
Like,
people want to be communists. They
Yeah.
don't even know it.
Yeah.
The American public just think they're communists and they don't even fucking know.
Yeah.
Give me everything.
Yeah.
Take all my shit.
Yeah.
I don't want guns. I don't know.
It could
I
be
don't
a
wanna,
problem.
I don't want to go too
I
crazy.
just think
But
that
it is wild, man. It's
I think
wild.
that people, artists, artists are people. So I just think that people should be able to do them, and look at Lil Nas X. Ain't nobody mad at him. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at him. Do it, do you? You know what I mean? Everybody should be able to do them. If somebody gets offended, then you can have that conversation. But this thing of people can't be themselves, I hate it.
I just miss, like, this is how we grew up. It's like, you're you
Right.
believe what you believe, and I'm me, and I believe what I believe. We can sit here and agree to disagree, and then go to lunch.
Yeah.
There's this new wave of radical, I don't even want to say leftist, but radical anything, but like, it's just, if you don't agree with me and you're not exactly like I am and you don't want what I want, then you're either going to get canceled or something, or that, like, we can't agree to disagree anymore. You can't like different things and I like everybody just has to.
Right. Like, you gonna be perfect. Like, I'm sure you're not gonna do and say everything that I like. I might find offense, like, even in your own life, I'm sure, like, your mom, your brother, sister, cousins, like, you offend them sometimes because you're imperfect. So what happens there? Should you be exiled from the family or from a friendship because you have a difference of opinion from your friend or your family member? But it seems like with these artists, it's like, man, they trying to guillotine niggas. It's like, it's crazy to me.
I think, because like the radical left like runs Hollywood and media, you know what I'm saying, the TV, the news.
That's what it is.
So like that's probably why like they're just like,
So,
you
like,
see like
but
different,
but
like
what
John Cena. You saw the shit that happened with John Cena.
Uh-uh.
So like he 100% like bent over and let.
It don't make sense to me. Don't shit bother me. Like, not enough to where I'm, you know what I mean? From somebody I don't even know. Like, that's crazy.
And that's why I don't even think it's mostly the people. I think it's just whoever's controlling the media or social media trying to make it seem like, oh, the world hates this person because of this. But like, really,
man,
it's just
I
like
go
one
in them
person.
Comments sometimes, and these motherfuckers
Really?
airing them out. It's like,
I feel like they're probably just riding the wave though.
yeah, probably.
Like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't even. Yeah,
It's a lot that goes into it, and like, it's both sides. I bet some of it's real and some of it's fake.
Yeah,
And
exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah. It's like all of the shit mixed in.
Yeah.
But the problem will always be though that the people in charge will not ever tell us the real truths, and that's just the problem. That's just the root of the issues, whether it's health or government or fucking media or finance. It's like, we won't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll never like actually tell us. So that's where you got to alternatively educate yourself or whatever, like on the side, and figure out that shit, because they will not. They want you to be born into the system, have a certificate, be owned by the U.S. corporation, etc.
So is it getting better or worse? Or is it the same as it always been?
I feel like the system that they built to make everything bad to begin with has an end point, and we're coming up to that. So hopefully when the shit pops off, it will be better and not worse, but we'll be out of whatever the fuck's been going on soon, you know what I'm saying? And that's why everything is getting so wonky on both sides, and everybody's crazy and the finances are wild. And when you really pay attention to what's going on, like behind the scenes with fucking rates and interest rates, and where China's pulling all their money back and these stocks, I'm like, there's so much shit that if you really pay attention, like daily, people are like making huge moves that you would be like, what the fuck is the world ending? You know what I'm saying? Like, and no one talks about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or the fucking 1,000 CEOs that had a meeting and sold their companies a month before the shutdown. It's like, there's so much shit that goes on with finance that we don't talk about, that it's like, people just don't tell us what the fuck that we want to know. So
yeah, man.
I just want truth, and that's why the truth is chaos. Because no matter whatever subject,
that's your shit. Okay, yeah.
That's what the shirt is I gave you right here. Whatever subject you think of, if you trace it back, we were born through fucking chaos. Yeah. I just watched my son be born. That shit is chaos. Yeah. So everything, politics, finance, media, all the way, it's the truth is chaos. Yeah. At the end of the day. So, and you can't say a lot these days and post it, but I just like to tell the people that listen or that watch know that like there is just more. Do
Yeah.
do the research. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I can't
man.
list off all the pedos, but just know that there's
Right.
pedos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's where I'm at with my show. Like I just try to semi help motherfuckers wake up, but I don't know.
Yeah, man. So it's a hard job.
Which I see you do constantly online.
Yeah. You know, they try to I don't know, not too bad, but I think some people I feel it. I feel they hate it, you know what I'm saying? But I be speaking the truth.
And that's all that matters, or at least the truth you know, like we said in the beginning.
Yeah.
Which is a way more educated guess than what we're being taught. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm beating y'all.
yeah.
Know that. Yeah.
Well, shit, man. I appreciate you rolling through today.
Yeah,
chopping
appreciate
it
you,
up.
gang. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to let people know? Do we have any dates yet, or just stay tuned?
No dates right now. I'm working on we might be going on a tour, Ethica Music tour.
Hell yeah.
So since we talking about that, I know that music's about to drop. You know, because you gotta have music out there going through.
So that's how you know.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a date? I must be dropping some music.
It's coming. And we just moving the way we moving and shit. Like we about to do it. And you just all the old shit. So I got Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit. Vita Rula, VeeThaRula. Find me on Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, everything, YouTube. And yeah, fuck with me.
Hell yeah. Let me know next time you're in town, brother.
Yeah.
I'll have to make it to the
For sure.
show.
For sure.
Hell
My
yeah.
God.
I appreciate you, man.
Love.
We out.
Late night chaos. Zone out.